Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Unai Emery expressed genuine bafflement over the Premier League's fixture scheduling quirks ahead of Aston Villa's crucial rematch with Arsenal at the Emirates on the 30th of December, 2025, pointing out the oddity of facing the Gunners twice, having already beaten them 2-1 at Villa Park earlier in the month before playing Nottingham Forest even once, with that clash postponed to the new year. The Villa boss remarked in his press conference that it was the first time in his 20-year coaching career he'd end the first half of the season without facing all 19 opponents, insisting he simply didn't understand why the reverse fixture order had been flipped, though he accepted it was out of his hands. Former Premier League referee Keith Hackett weighed in on Emery's gripe, sympathising but dismissing any suggestion of conspiracy, explaining it was merely the challenge of juggling a packed calendar influenced by UEFA, FIFA commitments and television broadcasters, nothing sinister, just the realities of modern football. In the end, Emery's concerns proved somewhat ironic as Arsenal delivered a ruthless second-half display to thrash Villa 4-1, ending their remarkable 11-match winning streak and pulling 5 points clear at the top heading into 2026, leaving the Villans to dust themselves down for that delayed Forest fixture. Unai Emery speaks out about after Arsenal thrash Aston Villa 4-1. Aston Villa suffered a heavy 4-1 defeat to Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium, bringing their impressive run of 11 consecutive Premier League victories to an abrupt end. The match remained goalless at half-time, but Arsenal dominated the second half, pulling 5 points clear at the top of the table ahead of Manchester City, while Villa hold third place, 6 points adrift of the Gunners. The breakthrough came shortly after the restart when Gabriel Magalhaes headed in from a corner, though the goal sparked controversy as the Brazilian defender appeared to catch Villa goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez with a trailing elbow, causing him to fumble the ball. The goal stood after a VAR check, opening the floodgates for Arsenal. Former Arsenal manager Unai Emery, now at the helm of Aston Villa, was seen heading straight down the tunnel without shaking hands with Mikel Arteta at full time. Emery later explained it was simply too cold to linger, insisting he had waited briefly but followed his usual routine. Emiliano Martinez, who spent a decade at Arsenal before moving to Villa, took to social media with a pointed post, "The best team won today. We are still in a good position for the second part of the season," accompanied by the hashtag #ElbowAllow and an image highlighting Gabriel's challenge. Gabriel cheekily liked the post in response, adding to the post-match drama. Unai Emery offered a measured yet disappointed reflection on the lopsided defeat, stating, "This defeat is painful because we had built strong momentum, but Arsenal showed their class in the second half. I'm disappointed with the referee's decision to allow that controversial goal, but we must bounce back." He also acknowledged Gabriel Jesus's impact after scoring Villa's fourth concession, adding, "Jesus was outstanding after his goal. He posed a constant threat with his pace and sharpness, overwhelming our defense throughout the game." Despite the setback, Aston Villa had competed well in a tight first half, frustrating Arsenal and holding firm defensively. However, fatigue seemed to set in after the interval, allowing the hosts to score 4 unanswered goals before Ollie Watkins grabbed a late consolation. Villa supporters were left with mixed emotions. Many expressed frustration at the team's second-half collapse, while others pointed to the contentious opening goal as a turning point that shifted the momentum decisively. Emery remained optimistic, emphasizing that his side are still well-placed heading into the second half of the season and urged focus on recovery ahead of upcoming fixtures. The result serves as a stark reminder of the Premier League's relentless intensity, with Arsenal delivering a statement performance under Arteta. Villa must now regroup quickly amid a demanding schedule to maintain their push for a top-4 finish. Emery blames the cold for snubbing Arteta handshake after Arsenal's 4-1 thrashing of Villa. Arsenal delivered a resounding 4-1 victory over Aston Villa at the Emirates Stadium on Tuesday night, ending the visitors' remarkable run of 11 consecutive Premier League wins. The Gunners, chasing their first title in over 2 decades, produced a second-half masterclass to pull 5 points clear of Manchester City at the top, while Villa stayed third, now 6 points behind. The match began with Villa on the front foot, causing Arsenal early problems in the opening 10 minutes. However, Mikel Arteta's side gradually gained control, though they headed into half-time still goalless despite creating chances. All the damage was done after the interval, with Arsenal clicking into gear and scoring 4 times. Gabriel Magalhaes, Martin Zubimendi, Leandro Trossard, and Gabriel Jesus all found the net, showcasing ruthless efficiency in front of goal. Ollie Watkins grabbed a late consolation for Villa in stoppage time, but it did little to mask the one-sided nature of the second half. Arteta hailed his team's extraordinary performance, noting how they overcame a tricky start against a superb side. The post-match spotlight fell on an awkward moment when Unai Emery, the former Arsenal boss now managing Villa, headed straight down the tunnel without shaking hands with Arteta. The Arsenal manager looked bemused as he searched for his counterpart on the touchline. Emery later explained his actions, insisting it was down to routine and the chilly conditions. He told reporters, "It is simple. After I finish the match, my routine is always quick. I shake hands, and I go with my coaches, with my players to the dressing room. I was waiting. He was happy. Of course he was happy. He was with his coaches. And I decided to go inside. But for me it is no problem." Adding to Sky Sports, "I can't wait forever. It was cold." Arteta played down the incident, saying, "You saw it, but it's okay. It's all good. That is part of the game and it's not unusual at all." He preferred to focus on the win, praising his players for their emotional resilience and clinical finishing. Villa goalkeeper Emi Martinez was involved in a heated exchange with Arsenal fans at full-time, underscoring the frustration in the away camp after such a heavy defeat. Supporters on social media were quick to mock Emery's "it was cold" excuse, with some calling it spineless or cringe, while others pointed out he'd endured 90 minutes in the same weather. The result reaffirmed Arsenal's title credentials and served as a reality check for Villa's ambitious challenge. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!